Happy morning, dear kids. How are you all? Yes, I think you all are fine. Yes. Okay, so you are ready to listen to today's class? Okay, so shall we start? So, where are we now? So, we are in Unit 6, right? So, Unit 6, we have started and we have completed only the one page, and remaining we have to continue, right? So, what did we study? Yes, we studied that we have to save our earth. Okay, so and related to earth day, right? So we'll go today. So it's in page number 88. Okay, shall we start? Okay, so the first earth day started celebrated in the year 1970. Okay, so when was the first earth day celebrated? In 1970. Okay, so why it was celebrated in 1970? The background of the earth day is actually in 1969 in California. There was an oil spill. Oil spill means spilling means leaking or something. Okay, so actually a boat or something is going in a river in California, and suddenly the oil got spilled. So if the oil got spilled, then definitely the river will get polluted, right? So everywhere in the river there will be oil. Yes or no? Yes or not? Yes, right? Okay. So the oil will be oil will be always on the water, and actually the chemicals it got fire. Okay, so it got fire means then definitely everything in the water will get affected, right? Yes, because the oil will always get fire. Yes, it will easily get fire. Okay, so Gaylord Nelson. Okay, Gaylord Nelson, he's an American. So by seeing the news, he got very upset. Okay, he got very sad by hearing the news, and he thought we have to do something to save the planet. Only then we can save the planet. So what he did is, so we visited many cities in America, and he saw there are so many places which got very much polluted. Polluted means getting dirty or affected. Okay, so getting polluted and very dirty, and so that he decided to celebrate Earth Day. Okay, so he decided to celebrate Earth Day. So by celebrating Earth Day, people will get awareness, and they will they will think about the earth, and they will do something good to earth. Okay, and they will the people will accept that it is their duty to save the earth. Okay, so who who got upset by the news? Gaylord Nelson. Okay. So Gaylord Nelson, what he did is he announced it to the media. Okay, media, news, media, everything will be there. No? So he announced to the media about this day. Okay, so the news spread everywhere, in radio, television. The people, they will see, no, right? Even now, when something is given to media, then definitely we all will see, right? Through television, in the news channel, everywhere we can see, right? So when he announced it to the media, people all over America, they got the news about this celebration, that is the special day, that is the Earth Day, on radio, television. So finally on 22nd April 1970, okay, so actually this oil spill happened in 1969. By the very next year on April 22, nearly 20 million Americans, what they did is they marched in the street. Okay, so actually when there is any special occasion, people used to march in the street, right? They'll go in the street, right? Nowadays we say Perani, they'll say, no. Likewise, Americans, they marched in the street and held up signboards. So they'll be having some slogan signboards in their hand, and they all marched and they shouted "Save Earth." Okay, with some slogans to save the planet. Okay, so they were all working for what day? Earth Day. Okay, so first celebrated on 22nd April 1970. Okay, so now the first Earth Day is very success in America, and now the peoples, they all they are all very much they thought that it is our duty to say our earth. Okay, so people are very much excited. So the US government created, the US means America, so American government, what they did is they created new laws to protect the planet. Okay, so new laws, they brought new laws. Okay, so you have to save water, something like that. Okay, so they brought new laws, and they also started an agency. Okay, so that is the Environmental Protection Agency, that is EPA. Okay, it's an agency or a group which works for which works and find ways to reduce the pollution. Okay, so what are the ways to reduce the pollution? What they will do is they will the members of this environmental protection agency, they will go to several places and they will they'll find, if there is any problem, they will find way how to save our planet. Okay. Okay, so now, and Earth Day continued to grow every year, and in 1990, so actually first from 1970 to 1990 it was celebrated only in America. Later in 1990, nearly 141 countries, they took part in the celebration, and they also started to they also started to celebrate in their areas, and they were aware of the environment. Okay, and many peoples, what they did is they requested their leaders to pass new laws so that all people will be aware, and especially in schools they conducted Earth Day activities and programs. So by giving special activities and programs for the students, then definitely what will happen, the students they'll get aware of the earth and they will save the planet. Yes. Okay, I think by hearing this, you also will get something about I would say, you also will get some idea about Earth Day and you will protect. Yes or not? Yes. Okay, you are good, right? Okay, so and not only in schools, many public speakers, they also talk about this Earth Day, and they celebrated it every year. Okay, and now to the next page. Yes, so this is our responsibility to save our Earth, right? So here are few points in which the humans affect the planet, how they affect the planet. Okay, so actually if the vehicles does not contain filters, then definitely air pollution will happen. Okay, so some vehicles, they don't have filters. So actually filters, if there is filters, it will reduce the amount of chemical in the gas released by the vehicles. But without filters, if you are using, then definitely all the chemicals will come out and it will cause air pollution. Okay, people are doing like this. Okay, and then garbage means waste. Okay, so burning of waste or plastic something, it will also cause air pollution, right? Okay, and then people nowadays, they are cutting forest wood, right? They are cutting all the trees for building houses and for wood. Okay, so if there is no plant, if there is no plant, if there is any less number of plants, what will happen? Actually some plants, what they do is they used to purify air. So if you are cutting so many trees and reducing the number of trees, then definitely what will happen? The air won't get purified. Yes or not? Yes. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to plant more trees. Okay, and then people use waste water, right? So actually they might have need only some water, but they will just waste it. Okay, and then people throw waste, especially plastics, right? So plastics on the ground. So when plastics get into the underground, what happens is it is nearly take 450 years to decompose. Okay, actually it will just stay there in the sand, and when water is or if rain is coming, it won't allow water to go deep. So what will happen? Every water will get vaporized and everything will go. We won't get water in future. Okay, so this is the problem. And now actually these are the few points we studied about which affect the earth. And now here we have few points which will save our planet. Okay, recycle. You can recycle paper and plastic. So here what is given is we have to recycle the paper and plastic. So plastics, so instead of producing new plastics, what we have to do is we have to recycle the old plastic itself. So it will just come rotated. Okay, we don't want to produce more plastics. Okay, and then save water. So it's a information given for you kids. Okay, close the tap when you brush your teeth. So while you are brushing, don't just keep your open tap. Okay, you just close your tap, and instead of washing your hands in the tap, you can use a mug. Okay, so when using a mug, you will just use a few amount of water. If you are using a tap, you will just open it and you will leave all the water to flow. Yes. So by doing that, we can save a lot of water. And then for saving electricity, what we have to do is we have to just switch off the lights in the rooms where no one is inside. If there is no one inside the room, then you can just switch off the light. Okay, so it will save electricity. And limit the time you watch TV per day. Okay, so we have to limit the time you watch your TV. So nowadays you are at home, and I hope many of you are concentrating in TV, right? So to save electricity, you have to watch only for few minutes. Okay. Then planting trees. So we have to plant trees around your house. Okay, to make it fresh. Okay. Yes. So this is our I'd say so. This is the portion today, and I think you have understood. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay. I hope you have understood. So I want all of my kids to save earth. You have to be aware of our earth, and you have to protect our earth. Don't waste water, and don't throw plastics in the ground. Okay. So save electricity. Okay students, so this is about this lesson, and now we are moving on to our grammar part. So in grammar part, it's a very easy part. So we are going to see about punctuation. Punctuation means marks, right? You all know. Shall we see? Okay, so punctuation. So a full stop is also called as period. Okay, first one is period. So period means full stop. Okay, so full stop is also called as period. So where we have to use at the end of the sentence. Yes, you all know, right? Where we have to use the full stop, there is period at the end of the sentence. And then where we have to use after the initials, right? See here, J period. Okay, we have to say it as period. J period, K period, Rowling, right? So when you are using your initials, you used to keep a dot, right? Yes. So in which places we have to use a period? At the end of the sentence and after using initials. Okay. And then question mark. So question mark where we use at the end of the question, right? So when we are asking any question, at the end of the question we will put a question mark. Okay. And then comma. So comma, where we use comma? So comma is used after each item in a series of at least 3 items. So if you are listing any 3 items, then we used to use comma. If you are using 2 items, that is I dislike spinach, brinjal and cauliflower, it's given. So if there is 2 items, that is I dislike spinach, brinjal, then what we have to do, we don't want to use comma. We can just use spinach and brinjal. So if there is any 3 item, what we have to do, spinach, comma, brinjal, comma and cauliflower. Okay. So if there is any list of at least 3 items, then we can use comma. And then next where we can use, so if there is a comma is used to separate 2 or more adjectives. So if there is any 2 or more adjectives to describe a noun, we can use comma. So 2 or more adjectives. What is an adjective? The word which we use to describe the noun, right? So here boy is the noun. So describe the boy, giving additional information. We have added tall, handsome. Okay. So when we have 2 or more adjectives, to separate the adjectives we used to use comma. Tall, comma, handsome. Bright, comma, colorful. Okay. Yes. And then where we use, so when we are using to quote a person's speech, the comma is placed after the quotation mark. Left of the quotation marks. The boy said, comma. Okay. Actually, we are going to quote what a person said. I love playing football. Right. So that is a line which is quoted by a person. So before that we have to add comma. The boy said, comma. Okay. So in these 3 places we use comma. Okay. And the next there is quotation mark. You all know quotation mark. So quotation mark is used in the beginning and end of the place where we are actually writing a original sentence which a person said. So in the previous sentence itself we saw, right, the boy said, comma, and a original sentence which is said by that boy. Like, so where there we have to add a quotation. See, she said, comma, quotation starts, let's eat. So this is the original word said by that particular she. So we are using quotation mark. Okay. Okay. And then there's a remember point. All sentences will begin with capital letter. You all know, right? So when we start a sentence, we have to begin with a capital letter. Okay. Yes, I think you have understood. So complete all the exercises. If you have any doubt, you can call me. Okay. Okay, kids. Thank you. Bye bye.